It all started in about early 1999. I'd just come back from water skiing at SeaWorld and a lot of fun parks around the world, just returned from America and wanted to base myself more in Australia. And a good friend of mine was the ringmaster at the Royal Canberra Show, and we got talking one afternoon and he said, "Oh, you got any entertainment ideas?" I thought about it and I was riding sort of cross paths with Ben Jones and Danny Ham and Joel Bouchin a little bit. So I thought, what if we did a water ski themed show but on dirt bikes? We had a clown act and the clown kept coming out back and annoying people and changing bikes, and then ended up being the star of the show. And by the second day we'd already had Royal Brisbane show booked. They loved the show, but we used dirt at Canberra and they said we can't have dirt. So I kind of, I guess being 23, told a little white lie and told them that we'd already started building a steel set of ramps. They weren't ready for the Canberra show, we only just missed out. And the one thing I had to do Sunday night when we finished at the Canberra show, rang a mate that could weld, and before we demolished the dirt, we took a template and made the first fully portable set of freestyle ramps. I pretty much tried to model our whole team from the start off Craig Dack's CDR team. It was, to me, the most professional team throughout Australia. And I always just, thought the more professional you can be, that's what's going to sort of be the key. So I think from the very onset, we were a show company, not just a freestyle motocross company. So we were always concerned about the crowd, the flow of the show, how the show runs, how the show works, how the guys present themselves during the show. I've taken everything I've learnt from my water ski career, I guess, and put it over into the early days of Showtime. 2010, it all sort of changed for me. I lost my best friend to cancer, and 3 weeks later we had our house on the market, and one of the things in the back of my mind was me and my friend always talked about getting our show into a fun park, and he was with me since day one of our team. So the day after his funeral, I just made the decision, I'm done, I'm out. So we came to the Gold Coast and worked on getting a full-time fun park show at Movie World. We've got 3 full-time team members on the travelling show, and they get 2 bikes each. So there's 6 bikes. We've got 2 display bikes, 1 spare bike. So there's nearly 10 bikes just with the away team. Our Movie World bikes, everyone gets 1 bike, and we've got 7 there, and then a display bike, so there's 8 bikes there. The boys do general oil changes and general maintenance at Movie World for the Movie World bikes, and then we've just started building up a sort of bit of a collection. It's fun, all our guys borrow the bikes, they get out and ride, but we always seem to have one project bike, a custom. We've got a few of our riders that have got their L's at the moment, so we decided to team with Honda, and they were good enough to supply us a CB400, and we're currently turning that into a full-on cafe racer style bike, but it'll be for learners. So for our guys in the team that don't have their licence, we can encourage those guys to get their licence. I don't really spend probably the time I should looking back on what I've done, and what I've been lucky enough to be involved in. And I guess, my prized possession is walking in here every day and knowing that that's something I can't show him and I can't talk about it with him anymore, but we spoke about it so much planning it. I think that's why I've worked so hard with my team to get it to this stage. So when I walk out at 9 o'clock some nights and turn the lights off and look around and walk into the diner and get a drink for the trip home out of the fridge and glance through into where the cars are, I can't help but smile and, think that, well, we got there through hard work and a lot more to go yet.